alone was enough. So I recognized him as that. So that's how this shit keeps working. And so basically, Aaliyah helped usher in the Terracotta Warriors, which are nothing but ancestors. Very powerful. She said it was a ritual. They didn't kill in that plane, which is something that Bobby found out. She confirmed that, and it was such a traumatic death. The rituals, Credo Mutwa talks about this particular death, that they could suck off your essence. So what they did was deify her in that movie, Queen of the Damned. They turned her into a deity called Akasha, Akashic Records. What they told me was they created Lestat in that book. And what these white boys are doing, even if Anne Rice doesn't know, and I know she knows the cult concepts, even though she became a Christian now, the people around her who studies the cult, based upon her creativity and the energy of her following, they ritualistically create something called the Lestat Gateway. And this Lestat Gateway, based upon her main character, Lestat, was a gateway to the Akashic Records. They would need a nigga, a medium, to get to our Akashic Records because it's melanin DNA. They would get surface stuff. They never could penetrate deep, but don't mean they're not going to try. So in the movie Akasha, you see all of these vampires sucking on Akasha, sucking on the Akashic Records. So they deified her, and she told me she's so far gone, she needs me to shut down this Lestat Gateway. Because there was times we'll get channels, me and Bobby, Yeminyaz here, glue this, that, the other, then it'll be like the Queen of England coming over with the same colors and shit on. So they have their little seers seeing what's happening with these niggas. They'll be too synchronized with some of the shit that we know as channels and never even shared in lectures. So we shut that down, and they've been a little bit off since then. So Aaliyah is actually a powerful one. Aaliyah is actually a powerful one. You know what I'm saying? Aaliyah is actually a powerful one. So, you know, Left Eye was another powerful one, or became powerful one. Left Eye, it took me like a year to get to her. She didn't get what she needed before she left. She was messing with Dr. Sabi, but that was basically the health thing. And that was basically the health thing. But she didn't have enough time to get to the occult. So when she went to the spirit world, she didn't have the power. She went to what she knew was the Azuli thing, but it still wasn't enough power. She still didn't have the understanding she needed. So that's when we knew we had to get that light and dark Azuli together, as I already discussed. When that happened, it took about a year for me to get something competent out of her ass. And I knew we and her had a connection based upon her dying on my birthday. So when she did come through the whole entire night, all she did was ask questions the whole entire night. I'm talking to the entire night. At the end, at sunup, she said, "Thank you very much." Went to the next level. My girl Nazariah, who's always in synchronicity to me. She was a wife in Egypt and a mother in Egypt to me as well. Always in synchronicity. She'll call me, don't even knowing the work I did, and tell me everything I've seen. Bad motherfucker on the channel tip. She hits me and says she got a channel for my boy. Nas was having a little leg problem. She asked her boy to heal the leg. Never happened to this day. But her boy in the dream showed her a picture of Lisa Left Eye, said, we miss her. I told Nas, same fucking night now, that I talked to Lisa Left Eye all night. Oh, I said, yeah, I was talking to her all night. I said, she's at a point, I think y'all may need to send her all the way through. Sure enough, Nas did the meditation. Lisa went all through, and it's a success story. In other words, she got out the dimension she was in. Why was it so rough for Lisa? Because when you become famous, the ego really gets a chance to inflate. So her humbling herself, and you can see it in the Sabi thing, she was starting to humble herself a lot. But she didn't get to a point where she could absolutely destroy the ego. You know what I mean? She to speak of her heart, when they put her in that, when she burnt that nigga's house down, you know, and she had the number 8. He was 88. She had 8s all over her, and all these 8s, even if you watch that last documentary. To put it in a little bit more perspective, when she went to that little rehab for burning down the nigga's house, she met a girl in there, a girl with real nigga problems. And Lisa Left Eye, just by meeting this girl in the rehab, took the girl's daughter as an adoptive mother and was raising this girl's daughter. Now, I don't know somebody who made it to Lisa Left Eye's status just in the fame to do that shit. That's goddess.